Hi there, I'm Marva, and welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. Today is a lovely day in the garden. As you can see, it is quite breezy and a little bit cool, very unusually cool. And so I'm going to take a stroll in the garden and bringing you along with me. Like things in our lives, the garden reminds me of such things. Take a look at this, for example. Here is a vine. Now, this vine seems to be coming out of nowhere. It looks like a sort of yam. And I'm going to say it's yam because about 4 years ago, we dug up a piece of yam from right here. But the thing that is mystifying is this vine is moving all the way across to that avocado tree. So I'm going to take you across there so you can see what's going on. This is the avocado tree. And the vine continues down here. See, it's in the pineapple bed and it's crawling up the tree. Look at this. This thing looks like it wants to go as high as the tree. Here's some over here. Now, this vine reminds me of things that come into our lives that want to take over. What do? Do you let it take over your life? Or do you cut it out? Now, the thing is, some things are good. Now, I know that this vine has the potential to produce food. But at some point, we need to contain it, right? Yeah, it needs to be contained. But it's just amazing to me how it just continues up the tree, wraps itself around it, as if that's where it belongs. So, looking at the stump, and maybe we should consider putting it there. Yeah, so that's one thing that's happening in the garden, much like what happens in our lives. What do you think? Let's continue with our stroll in the garden. Take a look at this bountiful and beautiful papaya tree. Look how many papayas it has. And as far as we can see, there are more blossoms on the very top, meaning it's going to give us more fruits. See, it starts way down here. Ah, isn't it a good thing when things we desire appear in our lives? Yeah, we like it when good things happen, just like this tree. So I can tell that this harvest is going to be a very good one. Let's try to harvest good things in our lives. Here's another tree. much shorter than the previous one, but it too is producing fruits, and the blossoms are also on top. That's a great thing, isn't it? Now take a look at this coconut tree. At first, it had a lot of blossoms, but with the winds, many fell off. But no worry, here's a new blossom. And look at these coconuts, how they're growing right here. Check out these over here. Just like our lives, things come and go. Good things happen, bad things happen. And that's what life is all about. You have to take the good with the bad. And when the good things come, we give thanks. See that bee? It's here for a reason. It's fulfilling its purpose. And that's what we need to do in our lives. We need to fulfill our purpose regardless of what happens, whether the fruits stay or go. Whatever is left, we make the best of it. Wouldn't you agree? Taking a stroll in the garden is very beneficial, not just physically, but mentally. We can enjoy the cool breeze. And then sometimes the birds come along and gives us sweet sounds. And of course, we have the fruit trees. Look at this lovely bunch of bananas. Wow. Yes, taking a stroll in the garden is a very good thing. Here is a bunch of plantains. And do you hear the birds? Oh, look at this moth. Here's another bunch of bananas. Our garden produces just what we need: food. And this is a volunteer pigeon peas. Volunteer plants are like surprising gifts that we sometimes receive. So lovely. Now check out this other papaya tree. You see the blossoms? It's not only giving us one set of papayas, there are two sets. Grateful. Having a garden makes you grateful. So, this is what I want to leave with you today. Having a garden is very beneficial. Beneficial to your health, physically, mentally, emotionally. It's just a good thing to have. Thank you so much for joining me today. Come back next time and see what's happening right here in the Charles Fort Lauderdale garden.